a couple new people this morning, so welcome to Sweat PNW lower body workout. I will try to make this as least aggressive as possible, so it's going to be all laying down on your mat. You won't be up and jumping around, don't worry. It will still be really hard though, a challenge for the hips. So let's start with breath work. We're going to do all our breathing in and out through the nose, keeping the shoulders relaxed. So go ahead and take a big breath in through the nose for a count of 4. Hold at the top. And exhale through the nose for 4. Hold at the bottom. 4 seconds. Big breath in, 4. Hold. Exhale through the nose for 4. And hold. Welcome, Andrea. Inhale. Hold at the top. Exhale through the nose. Extend that hold. 8 seconds here at the bottom. Big breath in. Sigh it out. And hold, 8 seconds. Inhale. Heavy sigh to release. And hold, 8. Big belly breath in. Sigh it out. Hold. Inhale for 4. Hiss it out for 8. Fill up, 4. Hiss to release. Inhale. Hiss. Breathe in. Hiss it out. Inhale. Hold at the top, 20 seconds. I'll let you know when 20 seconds is up. Last 3, 2, 1, and release through the nose for a count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 8. Inhale through the nose. Fill that belly. Utilize the lungs. And hold 20 seconds. It's another long hold. If you cannot hold the entire 20 seconds, that's totally fine. Continue normal breathing. If you feel that urge to start breathing, Sometimes if you swallow, it suppresses that urge. Last 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. And hold. Breathe in. Last time, 20-second hold. Three, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. Let's end with 3 cleansing breaths. So big breath in through the nose, fill the belly, feel the lungs expand out to the sides and side out. Inhale, breathe east and west, out to the sides. Side release. Last time in. And side release. All right, let's start our mat. So stay where you are. We're going to start in bridge position. So heels will be down, hips are lifted. You're going to press the hips up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, I want you to lower the hips all the way down to the mat. Get really tight in the stomach on that exhale, and now lift your legs. Inhale, set your heels down, lift the hips back up towards the ceiling. Pause. Exhale, lower those hips, get tight in the abdominals, lift the heels, lower back down. Inhale, press the hips up. Exhale. Down and lift. Lower the heels, press the hips back up. Keep going with this. We have 20 more seconds. And hold at the top. We're going to hold here for 1 minute. So just holding, thinking about pressing into the heels, the toes are lifted, the glutes are activated. So if you feel this in the back of your legs are probably too far up. So bring those feet a little bit closer to the butt. If you feel this in your back, you've probably lifted your hips a little too high. So drop them back down about 1 inch towards the ground until you feel this all happening in the butt. We're still holding. It's a full minute here, so get comfortable. You have 20 seconds left of that hold. Then we'll add on and make this even more fun. 10 seconds. Ready? Now, drop your right heel down and keep that left hip up. Drop your left hip down, lift your right hip, side to side. So you're alternating what hip drives up towards the ceiling. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. 1 minute. You should feel the butt starting to turn on if it didn't already. Hold both hips up. Now pulse up towards the ceiling. So the last inch of your range of motion at the top, you're just letting it drop an inch, lift an inch, drop an inch, lift an inch. And you can go at your own pace here. So you can do quick pulses, or you can literally go drop, lift, drop, lift. Find the pace that feels like you're most activating the glutes. So sometimes that little hold helps you really contract the glutes before you relax. Relax. Where is my language this morning? I'm not sure. 3, 2, 1, hold at the top. Extend your right leg, nice and long. Now lift and lower just that right leg. Left hip stays lifted for 5, 4, hips are still up. 3, 2, last one, Place your right heel down, reset your hips. So make sure they're up, squeeze the glutes, extend your left leg. Drop it down towards the ground, lift it back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, both feet down. Keep those hips lifted. How we doing? Some thumbs up? You guys are feeling it? So from here, let's lower those hips, push up, reset. Now take the knees, push out and in, out, back to normal. So they're never coming together, they're just coming about hip width apart in the center and then pushing away. Abductions. Squeezing those glutes up. Again, if you feel your back, you've probably lifted too high, so lower just a little bit. You have 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a big hug and a gentle rock side to side. Oh, stretching them out. Now, pull those legs to tabletop. Place your hands on the top of your legs. And you're going to use those hands to push the legs away as you use the legs to push against the hands. So the more you can push one against the other, the more you'll feel your abdominals and your glutes turn on. So ready? Push, hold for 20. We're holding 20, relaxing for 10, and we'll do it twice. Breathe through this, in through the nose, out through the nose. Relax the shoulders, stay in the stomach. And you shouldn't feel your back at all, because the more you push, the less back is required to keep those legs up. And relax. 10. Take a little break, give them a hug, whatever you need to do. Happy baby, or Jeremy says, have a baby. Ready, set, push against those legs, push against the hands, hold, 20. Breathe. It is lower body day, so if you came for lower body, you came to the right place. You should be feeling those quads activate, the back of the legs working as well. We have 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. From here, take a full breath in. Exhale. At the bottom of your exhale, think about keeping your stomach tight, and now extend your right leg. Inhale, pull it back. Big breath in and exhale. Get rid of all that oxygen. Extend your left leg. Hold. Inhale, bring it back. We'll do 5 each side. Big breath in, exhale. At the base of that exhale, extend your right leg. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale. Hold. Stabilize. Extend. Inhale, back into the center. Release that leg long, holding the contraction in the abs. Inhale, bring it back. Extend your left leg. Inhale, pull it back to center. One more each side after this. Try to pull the rib cage down towards the pelvic bone, like you're pulling it towards the upper butt muscle. Last time. Hold the contraction, extend that leg, bring it back. From here, I want you to place your toes down, heels lifted, hands out to the side, cactus arms. So my arms are bent at 90 degrees and they're out to my sides. From here, I'm dropping my knees side to side, just getting a little stretch in the back. Because even though we shouldn't have been working our back, sometimes we still get into it. So it's nice to stretch it out, release some of that tension. And go ahead and bring yourself all the way over to the right side, legs staying stacked the way they are. So you have this nice 90-degree bend in the knees. If you were laying against a wall, your feet, your hips, and your shoulders would all be against that wall. Take your top knee and lift it, then lower, without your hip rolling back with it. So your hip stays stacked as if there was a pole running down from the ceiling, going right through those hips, and you can't move around it. We're just here in clamshells for 1 minute. Really good physical therapy exercise, really good exercise in general. So it's great for strengthening those hips, keeping you agile out on the road, the trail, biking, running, swimming, whatever it is you like to do, gardening. We have 10 more seconds here, then we're gonna add on. Get excited. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Keep that knee lifted. Now lift the feet off of the mat. So I have this diamond position with my legs. Now I'm going to take my bottom foot, tap the foot down, lift it back up. Tap the foot down, lift it back up. So I'm getting this external and internal rotation of the knee and the hip. Again, 1 minute here. And you can prop your hand underneath your head if that feels more comfortable, or you can stay completely relaxed with your head down on your arm on the floor. Wherever you feel best. Play around with it. 3 seconds, then we change. Okay, keep those feet together. Now, top leg extends and bends. Taking that foot out in front of you, now bend it back to meet the right foot. Extend, bend. Beautiful. So you should feel that top hip because it's working to keep it upright. You should also feel the bottom hip because it's working to keep your foot up. You're already halfway. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Ten more seconds. 5, 3, 2, extend that leg and hold. Your back foot is still lifted. Trace a basketball out in front of you for 10, 9, 8, 7. Are we feeling this? I feel this. Turn your toes slightly down so you're leading with the heel. You have 3, 2, 1. Take it backward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring those knees down, bring the feet down. You can pull that left knee out in front of you and open your chest up towards the ceiling. You'll feel a nice stretch in that left hip. Just hold there. All right, you're not done on this side though. So straighten out the leg. It's hovering over your right leg. Your right leg can stay bent for support or straighten out, whatever feels best for you. This top leg is going to push down towards the wall out or underneath you. So push the heel away and you'll feel the side of your body lengthen out. Now, lift it up and lower. Lift and lower. If you don't push it away first, you guys can watch me, you'll see my stomach's gonna do the lifting. And I can get my leg a lot higher but now I'm not working my butt. So if I push my hips away and actively work to reach towards that wall underneath me, then I'm gonna get this length through the side of my body, and I can't use my abs to lift. It has to be all in the hip. So when I do that, there's an actual stopping point that my foot can't get past. And that's totally fine. You don't have to move a lot here. You're just trying to feel something working in the side of the butt. Gluteus medius. You have 20 seconds left. Hi, kitty. We have company. Hello. 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna go into forward swings. Ready, set, swing that leg forward, pulse for 2. Swing it back behind you just slightly, pulse for 2. When you're swinging backward, I don't want you getting into your low back. So think about staying tight in the stomach, pulling that rib cage down towards the pelvic bone, and as you take it back, you're only going as far as you can where it stays in the butt and not in the back. So you should be able to test with that range of motion how far back you're able to go without swinging the upper body. Same with when you take this forward. If I take my foot too far up, I have to round out my lower back. So I'm only going as far as I can where I keep this all in the lower body. I have 15 seconds left here. You guys probably hate me by now. That's okay. I expect it. 3, 2, 1. I rejoice in it. Keep that leg lifted. Let's go into forward circles. Small size. Small size. We're going 30 seconds forward, 30 seconds backward, and then we're going to build in that radius, circumference of the circle. Radius, the circumference. We're building the radius too, but circumference was the word I was looking for. Take it backward. Small size circles backward. Still thinking about pushing that hip away. So you don't want to be using your stomach to get this around or swinging, rocking the upper body to get the foot around. You want to stay stable up top and the lower body is what's working. We have 10 more seconds. Then we're increasing size and going forward. Ready? Take it forward. 30 seconds, medium-sized circles. You guys are almost done on this side. You're welcome. Then we'll stretch it out. I won't even make you have cinnamon buns this morning. You can stay hungry. If you know what cinnamon buns are, you're probably thanking me right now. We'll save those for later. We have plenty of time. Take it backward. Try to exhale to the top, inhale down and around. So if your foot is going quickly around in these circles, you're probably hyperventilating. Slow down that breath, slow down your movement. Three, 2, big circles forward. Exhale, take it up and around. You're trying not to pause at the top or the bottom, completing that circle with no breaks. We'll go 15 seconds forward, 15 seconds back. Ready? Take it backward. Oh, it feels so good. I bet you guys are ready to stretch. In 3, 2, 1. Lie on your back, bend your right knee, cross your left ankle over that right knee, reach in between and thread the needle. Pull that right leg into you as you push the left knee away. Now that left leg is probably on fire right now. So you might not get very far in this stretch. That's okay, we're just gonna hold it here and kind of let some things loosen up. We'll have a little more hip range of motion after this. Go ahead and set that right foot down, left foot down, feet about mat width apart, so nice and wide. Drop the knees side to side. Just a gentle rock. Check in with your legs. See how the left leg feels different than the right. In what ways it feels different, where you're feeling tension, where maybe it feels a little looser than the right leg because you just worked it. So certain areas will have loosened up, others will have tightened up. Okay, bring the knees to center. Pull your feet about hip width apart. Dig into the heels, lift the hips. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're on our heels, so you can actually lift your toes off the mat if that feels comfortable. Three more seconds, then I want you to hold at the top. Ready? Hold. From here, again, we're pushing out with the knees and in. Out and in. Just small movement. Ten more seconds. All right, lower those hips. Go ahead and roll over to your left side, right leg on top. We're gonna do the same thing we just did on our left, but this time on the right. So starting with those clamshells, your feet are together, your knees are out in front, your hips, your shoulders, and your feet would all be in line with the wall. From here, keep those hips stacked, lift and lower the top knee. 1 minute. Again, you can stack your head on your hand if you feel comfortable there, or you can relax it down to the ground. We're just doing these little lifts. No movement in the hip. It's all happening from the glute, lifting to work up that knee. Knees lifting up towards the ceiling and back down. And you can actually physically put your hand on your hip to keep it down and make sure it's not rolling back. Because if we're rolling back and going for height, we're not doing anything. So keep everything in line. You have 20 seconds here, then we get to lift the heels. Five more seconds. Lift the knee, hold it at the top. Now lift your feet. So you have this diamond shape. Lift and lower the bottom foot. So it comes up and it taps the top foot, then it goes back down to the mat. Again, 1 whole minute. A minute feels like nothing when you're doing something fun, right? Just imagine this is super fun. I'm fun. You guys can have fun with me. Just pretend to have fun. You guys are halfway already. Trying to think of cute things that Kanan did this week to distract you. Let's see. We went to say prayers the other night, and he was like, pray? It was really cute. He's saying so many words now. It's crazy. 5 more seconds, then you're gonna hold the feet together. Ready? Hold at the top. Your top leg extends and bends. Take it straight, tap it in. Oh, I feel that hip already. Do you guys? I hope so. Hurts so good. We were playing with Greg Zato's dog yesterday, Rudy, and Kanan kept going, Rudy, come, Rudy. But it sounded more like, Ooey, come. Yeah, he's still 2. He'll figure it out. But he and Rudy are best friends. He and Pepper are best friends too. He has a lot of best friends. He has a lot of girlfriends too, kind of an issue. He's definitely a ladies' man. So his official girlfriend lives in San Diego. Her name's Madeline, and she's the daughter of one of my best friends from college, Jenna. 3, 2, hold it out, little circles forward for 10, 9, tracing a basketball, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it backward for 10, 9, 8. Oh, so good. Oh, that hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the feet together and then lower the feet. Bring that knee up and relax. You're just letting it stretch out. You can open the chest towards the ceiling and get a little bit deeper into that stretch if you want to, working to pull the right shoulder down. But we're not done with this side yet. Come back up to the center. Extend that top leg. Take it forward for 2 swings and backward for 2 swings. Forward for 2, back for 2. So Jenna, my friend from college, had a daughter named Madeline. She was born in August 2018, so she's a couple months younger than Kanan. And we betrothed them because that's what good parents do. And Kanan, so this last February, my close friend Rebecca got married in Hawaii, and Jenna, and I all used to be roommates. So we were all in Hawaii together. And we were so excited to get Madeline and Kanan back together because it had been a few months since they'd seen each other. And Madeline was into it. She was like trying to hold Kanan's hand and that sort of thing. Kanan wasn't super into it, but he allowed us to let them hold hands. But then he met Rebecca's niece, Moana. Moana's from the Philippines. 3, 2, 1, hold it out in front of you, push the foot towards the wall underneath you, lift and lower, 1 minute. So he met Moana, and Moana is Filipino and gorgeous and so cute. And he kind of had a thing for her, I thought. But then we went to the shopping mall and we're outside of the koi pond playing with the koi. And this huge bird comes up and it's trying to catch a fish. So we're all super into that, but Kanan was distracted. Even though he loved the koi, he was super distracted because there was another cute little girl there from Santa Barbara, believe it or not. I forget her name, but he fell in love with her and legitimately went up and held her hand. So my son was a player already. Madeline was not very happy about it, at least her mom wasn't. But what can you do? It was Valentine's Day too. He didn't even choose to hold my hand. He chose this random girl from Santa Barbara's hand. This girl's from Santa Barbara. What can you do? All right, from here, forward circles. I'm missing something on this side. I gotta think what it is. Getting distracted thinking about my son. All those women. Forward circles, they're small size. We're going 30 seconds forward, 30 seconds back. Take it backward. Foot is still flexed. You're still pushing that foot out to the wall underneath you. Medium-sized circles forward are next. In 3, 2, 1, take it forward, medium. Again, exhale up, inhale down. Try not to pause. You can if you need to. You know this is your workout. You can make this as hard or as easy as you want. Just remember, you can end this workout feeling sore, or you can end it feeling sorry. The choice is yours. Take it backward. No pressure. After this, all we have are the big circles, forward and backward, 15 seconds each. Then you're done on your side here, and we'll stretch. Four, 3, 2, 1, take it forward, big circles. Exhale up to the top. Inhale down and around. Feel that glute fire on. You guys are looking good. I like those circles. 3, 2, take it backward. Nice job, Denise. 3, 2, 1. On your back. Bend your left knee. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Reach in between and thread the needle. Oof, if you can. It's tight today. My hips are really tight today already. Bring both feet down on the ground, toes down, heels lifted. Drop the hips side to side. Feel that little self-massage as your hips go onto the mat, rolling across the surface area of them. Okay, we're gonna be on our right side again. You thought you were done on your side, you're not yet. So on your right side, stack those legs once again. I'm gonna have you turn your top toes downward and lift your left heel. So your leg is lifted, heels down, or heels up, toes down. So this is called a K hold. From here, I want your top leg to lift and lower, lift and lower. Your top hand is a kickstand. So you can place it out in front of your eyesight so you're not tempted to push into it to help you get that lower leg up. It's just out in front, helping you stay stabilized. And we're using the inner thigh to lift. If this is too much for you, bend that top leg and use just the bottom leg. So if you feel like, I've worked that top leg a lot, the glute is already activated, I don't need to work it, that's fine. Again, this is your workout. Otherwise, it's lifted, that heel is staying higher than the toe, and then we're using this bottom leg to pull up. You can stay at this level, or at this level, or you can add on, make it harder. Rest your top leg on top of the bottom leg, and use the bottom leg to lift the top leg. So the top leg is just heavy weight on top of the leg. Exhale as you lift, inhale to lower. That extra weight should create some resistance. You're not using the top leg to help you pull or using the abs to help you lift. It's all bottom leg working. For 3, 2, 1. Hold both legs at the top. We're just holding here for 30 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. The hips are pointing forward. You're not rounding up towards the ceiling. Keep holding. If you start to shake, that's a really good thing. Still holding. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Keep the top leg lifted, lower the bottom leg. Bend your top knee and lift your foot higher than your knee. So foot is up towards the ceiling, knee is pointing down. Your hand is out in front of you as a kickstand, so find your eyes, come out in front of you. And now you're gonna pulse that top foot up towards the ceiling. Just little pulses. We'll do this for the next 35 seconds. Getting into the back of the leg, the hamstring, and the glute. It's amazing what you can do with just your legs. You guys are already 40 minutes into class. How quickly did that go, right? Or maybe you're like, please be done. I want to stretch. I hope that's not where you're at. Not yet, because we still have a ways to go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out that left leg in front of you and open up your chest towards the ceiling. Feel a little stretch throughout the left side of the leg. Roll onto your stomach. And you're going to stack one hand underneath your forehead, the other hand on top of the other hand. So, that sounded funny. One hand down, the other hand on top, forehead resting on top of both hands. From here, squeeze the glutes, so both glutes are squeezed, and you're gonna lift both legs. Kick like you're kicking through water, so we're swimming. Your head is relaxed, and you're gonna be here for 1 minute. So the more you can contract the glutes, the less you'll feel this in your back. Keep your legs low so that you're not getting overextension through the back. And that's why we're relaxing the upper body. Already halfway. Legs are completely straight, so you're not bending at the knees to kick. It's coming from the butt. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Relax the lower legs. Now bend the left leg, just the left leg. Push it up towards the ceiling. Push and relax. Push and relax. You'll notice when you start this that your body tends to want to rock towards that left hip as you lift the left hip. So try to keep both hip bones actively pushing into the mat so that one doesn't push harder than the other. So you're staying tight through the stomach, both hips pushing into the mat. 20 more seconds on this side, then we'll switch legs. And if you wanted to add a hamstring curl, you can. You can curl, lift, lower, extend, curl, lift, lower, extend, or just keep these little lifts. And switch sides. Same thing. So lifting that hip, lifting the knee. The hip is pushing into the ground, but not more than the left side. So the left side and the right side are both pushing evenly into the mat. And that's not an easy thing to do. So if you're like, I can't do that, my right side pushes way more than the left, that's totally fine. You're just working towards that. Again, if you wanted to add a little curl, you can. Curl, lift, lower, relax. Curl, lift, lower, relax, or just keep that curl and lift. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going into Supermans. So I want your arms out in front of you in a Y shape, so nice and wide. And you're going to pull the shoulder blades down the back to lift the thumbs up towards the ceiling. As you do that, you're also going to squeeze the glutes and lift both legs. Ready? Contract, lift, lower. Contract, lift, stomach stays tight, lower. Keep going. 30 more seconds. And rest. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes underneath. Lift up into plank. We're holding plank. As you hold here, I want you to march out the legs. Lifting one at a time. 30 seconds left. If this is uncomfortable at all, just hold the plank. 15. Drop the knees, come back into child's pose, pushing the hips back, hands reaching out in front, lengthening the spine. On your next inhale, take both arms up towards the ceiling, looking up at the ceiling to overextend the spine. Exhale, come down, child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale down to child's pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last time up. Exhale down. And come to your left side. So you thought you got out of K-holds. You did not. I always remember. Top leg. Turn it, toe down, heel lifted. Lift that leg. Now, bottom leg is going to lift up towards your top leg. Kickstand, hand out in front of your eyes. Lift and lower. 1 minute. Keep your top leg turned inward. Again, if that's too much, you can use this kickstand, lift and lower. If you want to add on, use the top leg as weight for the bottom leg to lift. Using the bottom leg to do the work. We have 10 seconds left here. Then we change things up. 3, 2, last one. Hold at the top for 1 minute. Feel the shake start to add up. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get those legs higher. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thigh. Just holding. Keep it up. If you're shaking, that's a good thing. We live for that shake. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, relax the bottom leg. Keep the top leg up. Bend the knee. Turn the foot higher than the knee and lift. Lower, lift, lower. Little lifts and lowers. Woo! You guys are already halfway. Then we get to do some quadruped stuff. Get excited. Still working that hamstring and the glute. Push up, make sure your stomach is tight. Rib cage in towards your pelvic bone. Keeping that intra-abdominal pressure in the stomach. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and roll to the front. Nice work. Go ahead and push up on all fours. So here's your quadruped position. We're going to start with just the legs. So bird dog, but just legs. Pull your right knee into your chest. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, pull it to the chest. Exhale, extend back behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it back, keep your stomach tight, little pulses. So lifting 1 inch, lower 1 inch. Lift 1 inch, lower 1 inch. Again, pace is up to you. If you want to go quick with these, you can, or slow, it doesn't matter because we're going for time. 10 seconds. Make sure the 3 limbs that are on the ground have your weight evenly distributed amongst them. 3, 2, keep that foot lifted, bend at the knee, 90 degrees. Both hips pointing down, push it up towards the ceiling. Little pulses. Foot is flexed, not pointed. This is pointed, this is flexed. I want your heel lifting up towards the ceiling. Stomach tight. Extend that leg nice and long. Pull the knee in, take it out into a fire hydrant, bring it back to donkey kick or Brazilian butt lift, and then extend, pull the knee in. Fire hydrant, donkey kick, extend, pull it in. So we're getting some range of motion. These are also hip cars, which are really good for you. Let's take it the other direction. So fire hydrant, bring that knee in, take it to a donkey kick, extend, fire hydrant. Down, donkey kick, extend, fire hydrant. Down, donkey kick, extend, fire hydrant. Keep going, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take that foot back behind you, tap one end of your mat, lift it up into a rainbow, tap the other end of the mat, side to side. Lifting up in the middle, not with your back, but with your butt. So again, stomach staying in, no hip wagging. Let's add on. Legs straight back behind you. Scramble some eggs, taking the legs straight out to the side, then back behind you. If you're feeling the standing leg, the stabilizing leg, you're doing this correctly. That's the leg we're working. 10 seconds left. Then we add on. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out to the side. Pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, forward circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take it backward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Other side, you ready? Other side. So, left foot is going back. Inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, pull. The one thing I forgot was my hair tie, so my hair is everywhere this morning. Three, 2, 1. I want you to hold it out there, pulse. Lift 1, lower 1. Lift 1 inch, lower 1 inch, or quick pulses. Up to you, 30 seconds. Stomach staying tight. Five. Bend 90 degrees, foot flexed, lift and lower towards the ceiling. Brazilian butt lifts. Both hips pointing down, so you don't want that hip to roll open. All 3 limbs on the ground are equal in the amount of weight they have. Pull that knee in, take it out to a fire hydrant, back into donkey kick, extend, pull the knee in. Fire hydrant, donkey kick, extend. Fire hydrant, donkey kick, keep going. 15 seconds and we'll change directions. Okay, take it back, donkey kick, extend, fire hydrant, down. Donkey kick, extend, fire hydrant, down. Back is not being worked here. So your stomach should be tight so you're not getting into the low back. 5, 3, 2, 1. Trace the rainbow. Lifting up in the center, tap one end of the mat, lift up, tap the other end. Find that pot of gold. Shoulders relaxed. Check in, see how the rest of your body feels. Not just that stabilizing hip. 3, 2, scramble some eggs. Breakfast time. Take that leg straight out to the side, back behind. Get ready to hold it out to the side and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What is your right elbow doing? Is it bent or is it straight? Forward circles. 10, 9, 8. Trace that basketball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take it backward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee in, sit back into child's pose. Gently rock your hips side to side. We have one last thing, then you guys are done. Can you believe you just did an hour of purely legs with really no rest anywhere? Okay, lift those hips, bring your knees about hip width apart. From here, take a full breath in, fill that belly. Exhale, pull the belly in, pull your rib cage down towards your upper butt muscles. So you'll feel this length between your hip bone and your rib cage shorten. Hold that contraction, feel this area, hold tension as you inhale into the rib cage out to the sides. Now I want you to actively feel the rib cage pulling in. So your shoulders are going to be hunched forward slightly. That's totally okay for this. Now, pull your chin back like you're trying to pinch a marble between your chin and your chest, creating that nice little double chin there. And then you're going to Wonder Woman the arms. So they're standing, they're at your sides, your hips are squeezing forward, pushing those hips forward to present them, but squeezing the glutes to get them forward. You're rounding that rib cage forward and pulling the chin back. We're holding here. So just squeezing, contracting the glutes. And you'll feel, if you relax out the upper body and squeeze the glutes, it feels completely different than when you engage. So engage everything, hold, 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 hold. Now let's add on. Squeeze the left glute only and you'll feel your hips shift over to the right. Now relax the left, squeeze the right. You're gonna shift your body weight to the left. Squeeze, squeeze, shifting side to side. Pull your chin back, We'll do 10 more seconds here. And then we'll stretch things out. 3, 2, 1. Come on to all fours. Cat camel. So we're going to go segmented, starting with the lower hips. So hips are going to round underneath. Your belly button is going to pull up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to work your way up to the shoulders, pushing into the palms of the hands and dropping the head. Again, starting with the hips, lift the sit bones up towards the ceiling, drop the belly button, pull the shoulder blades down the back, and look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck those hips underneath, start to work your way up your spine, dropping the head last. And then drop the hips and lift the hips up towards the ceiling, working your way up. Tuck underneath, lift up through the rib cage, up towards the ceiling, pushing the palms into the ground. Lift the sit bones, drop the belly button. Draw their shoulder blades into their pockets, look up towards the ceiling, and come to neutral spine. Sit back with the hips over your heels, keeping your hands where they are. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right rib cage. From here, you're going to open your chest and then come back down. We're just doing small rotations throughout the thoracic spine. So lifting up to the left, exhale, closing. Other side. Left hand forward, right hand wraps onto that rib cage, open and close. And to end things off, we'll come to a seated position. Your legs are out in front of you, and I want your feet nice and wide. So if I was sitting along my mat, they'd be about mat width apart. From here, I want you to drop both knees into the left side. And then bring them up to center, drop them both to the right, side to side. So we did these on our back earlier, and I had you check in to see how your hips were feeling. Notice how they feel now. Do you feel more tension? Do you feel like it's loosened up a bit? We didn't do a ton of stretching exercises, so they probably haven't loosened. But maybe you had some areas that were really tight where they shouldn't have been, and this allowed you to get out of that. Drop both hips over, or both knees over to the left. Take your left foot, place it on top of your right knee. And you're gonna feel that lengthen throughout the side. If you'd like, you can come down to your elbows. If that's comfortable, you can come all the way down onto your back, or you can stay lifted, whatever feels best for you. And that should get a nice stretch throughout that right hip flexor. If you went to your back, lift back up to your knees or up to your hands. And let's take both knees over to the right side. Take your right foot on top of the left knee. Again, if you want to get deeper into the stretch, start to work your way down towards the mat. The the elbows are a great place to be, as well as the shoulders. So find the place where you feel that hip flexor stretch and hold. And then bring yourself up. Bring your right foot underneath, stack your left leg on top, and we're going into some chunky applesauce, as I call it. So we're grabbing onto the foot and the knee of the top leg. We're just gonna rotate that foot and knee around in a circle. So you might get a lot of range of motion here. You might not have much. Take it the other direction. Whatever you have available to you, use it. And then place that knee to the outside of the right foot. Hinge forward over the right knee while keeping that left hip down. So you're only going as far forward as you can where that left hip stays drawing down towards the ground. If you're coming all the way chest on top of the leg and this hip is all the way up, then you're not really getting a stretch. So come as far forward as you can, where you feel that lengthen through the left side of the body. Walk yourself back. Left leg down, right leg on top. Grab onto the foot and the knee. Take them around in a circle. This is your last stretch, and then I'll let you go. So you can enjoy the She Soar Psychiatry talk. That one's gonna be really good. Audrey worked super hard to put this video together. Really impressed with it. Take it the other direction. So if you would like the link to that video, it's about 45 minutes long, I wanna say. And then she's doing a live Zoom meeting afterwards where you can ask any questions that you had during the video that came up. Okay, take that right knee to the outside of the left foot. Hinge forward over the left leg, keeping your right hip down, pushing towards the ground. Audrey is She Soar Psychiatry. She's incredible. And I think that this talk specifically is really good for this time. Even though we're coming out of quarantine, I think this is really good and beneficial. So if you would like the copy to that link, please email me, hello@sweatpnw.com, or text me, just tell me to send it to you because I am about to send it after this. All right, guys, have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy Healthy at Home 2020. I hope you guys take advantage of all these amazing practitioners and what they have to offer because they are super sacrificial to do this for you guys. I'm looking forward to all these classes. I think it's going to be really cool. So please participate and let me know which ones you want sent your way.
Hey, Ashley, where are you? Where are you?
I'm house sitting.
Okay. I mean, that place looks like a I don't know, a home show
Italy?
type. It's beautiful.
It does. It's beautiful. Outside's even prettier, but I wanted to make sure you guys could hear me.
Oh, it's really
Maybe
nice.
tomorrow we'll be outside.
Hey, I was less tight than I thought I'd be from the class yesterday.
I know. Megan's bar class, that thing was killer.
I'm going to go for a nice walk after I work out so I don't get too tight. Like I'm going to do it now because otherwise my bottom will seize up. Thank you very much.
Right. I don't want that to happen.
No, definitely not.
No, we don't want anything bottoms. No.
Nice sweatshirt, Andrea.
Goes back down. We're on.
All right.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, guys. Cheryl, I'll be
Thank
sending
you.
those links as the day goes, so you'll be getting that next one coming up.
So, I mean, I'd like to do them all, but I can't,
I can
devote
send
the
them all
time
to
for the
you.
whole day. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll send them all to you, and that way you can access them when you want to. There's a couple, like Kelly Davis Martin's class is only available for a week. Carrie's Life Love Yoga is only available during that time for liability issues. And then I think Cindy at Life Love Yoga, hers is available for a little bit longer, but yeah. So you don't have to do them all, but if you want all the links and you can access them throughout the week, please let me know.
Yes,
And
please.
some, like my classes, I'll leave up forever. Lauren's class, I'll leave up forever. So.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Thank you guys.
You could send me out of it.
Okay, will do.
Thanks.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. Hopefully it stays.
Bye.